Welcome to the You, Me, and Disney podcast. Hi, welcome back. I'm Nikki.
I'm Shawn.
How's it going?
I've had better days.
Yeah, it's been a stressful week, but
I was thinking about how would I summarize the week, and I think emotionally I have no more output. So
yes.
I've been looking forward to this all morning. It's not the morning. We're actually doing this later in the day, so I feel like we probably have a little bit more energy.
You maybe. I would prefer.
Or not?
Yeah, I would. Yeah, maybe. We'll see.
Right,
We'll see where we're
Let's
at.
see how this goes. So this is, hey, how you doing? We're back to our buzz, our daily buzz for the week.
Disney Buzz
for the week of 3/14. I'm going to hop right into some housekeeping. So I have no fixes or nothing that I think we got wrong from last week. Do you have anything?
It's not really anything that we got wrong.
Clarifications?
Clarification. I had talked about Spaceship Earth, the ride, and we had talked about the track of the ride, and I wasn't 100% sure how the track of the ride actually worked within the geodesic sphere.
Whether it goes up or down?
And I did look into that. If you actually want a photo, you can just search it. It's actually very cool to look at, and it's two helixes that spiral up and down inside the 18-story.
Shows like DNA?
Yeah.
Wow.
So when you go online and look at it, and I'm trying to show everyone like they can see what I'm doing, and I can't.
Imagine.
So imagine it. It's, there's a big ball, but I was right. Look, you go all the way. See?
Almost like a corkscrew. It looks like you go up a hard vertical climb and then you corkscrew down slowly.
And
wow.
then, so this must be when you descend back to Earth.
Wow, that is a crazy descent.
So I recommend going up.
Yeah, I can't even describe that.
No, so go online, look at it. That was the only thing that I wanted to, I think, clarify on my stuff. You?
No clarifications, but I wanted to talk about our social media. We had started an Instagram page probably a few weeks ago, probably a month now. And we're getting a lot of feedback, a lot of joiners or whatever you want to call them, followers. I hate the word follower.
Yeah.
So joiners. And I wanted to give a couple of shout outs because I got some direct messages and some comments that I thought were really nice and inspirational. The first one would be from Dom and Sarah from the UK. They just wrote a very nice paragraph, and it was so nice to hear, that there's other people, like-minded people like us. The thing that I think stuck out the most was I let Nikki read it, and at the end of it, it was like, it's nice to see that there's middle-aged people like us. And, I called Nikki back, and I was like, Nikki, are we middle-aged?
Yes.
Like, I've never...
Yep. And fun fact, we are.
Hey, guess what? I'm almost 50, and I don't consider myself middle-aged until that moment. I went and told my coworker about this. I was like, hey, do you think I'm middle-aged? And my coworker was like, yeah. I'm like,
yeah.
It's funny. So, hey, guess what? Thanks for clarifying that for me. We're definitely middle-aged.
Yeah.
We're definitely Disney adults, and it was awesome to, get reached out to. A couple other people were Yo Daddy-O. He basically gave us a shout out and said he was going to sign up. And there's another one. There's No Place Like Disney was another one. So these are three individuals that we just wanted to personally shout out and thank you.
Megan too. Megan, I hope you're enjoying your wine.
Whoever. Oh yeah, that's There's No Place Like Disney, I think.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
Yeah, that's her. So, join us. I also started up social media on TikTok. I think it's the same handle, You, Me, Disney Pod, and also on YouTube. It's basically all the same stuff. It's photos of us when we're in the parks. It's some silly memes. It's just enough to keep you going through the day to get you to maybe your next Disney vacation or to laugh when you're at work and you want to kill yourself or whatever. You know what I'm saying? If you want to walk off a ledge, don't. So... thank you to everybody.
Definitely. Thank you for the shout outs. It's been fun to do it. And during the day, when we do a meme, if it makes me giggle, like some of them I go back and I like to look at, and they still like the Borat one.
I love the Borat. Very
Yeah,
nice.
King of the
King of the
Castle.
castle.
King of
King of
the
the
Castle.
castle.
Oh, look a chair.
Yeah.
So, and if you have seen our memes, hopefully they make you laugh because, like I said, they make me giggle.
Yeah, and we literally we're sitting there pounding our head like creating these things because again, we think about Disney a lot. So, let's get into some news, Nick.
Do it. What's
First
the
one,
buzz?
we've been talking about this one, the coffee shop at Everything Pop, the one that I said served alcohol.
Yes, the coffee shop opened. I saw
It's
no.
open.
I did. I saw no signs that said that they were selling beer.
Well, okay. Well, they are. I just wanted to let you know that. That's not really the news. So this is more the news. They're doing mobile cubby pickup. So what you can now do is you can mobile order in kind of like the bagel shop by our house. You
Mhm.
can then go pick up your food from a little cubby. I thought it was just a great idea.
Oh, I think that's a fabulous
Isn't it?
idea.
Isn't it? So you don't have to, you walk up and your order could already be ready, already pre-bagged for you. You walk up,
Yeah,
grab it, and go.
Perfect.
Awesome. I just wanted to let you know about that one.
I love it.
Next one. This is where I really want to dive into airport baggage transfer.
Okay, so I heard about this. First
Yep.
of all, it's not all airport baggage transfer. It's just a pilot program being run by Southwest, and it's only a pilot program being run to certain hotels.
So can I stop you right here?
Yes.
All value hotels right now. All values.
I thought they were only doing Pop Century.
Nope, it's expanded since once I wrote this story. All
Okay.
values. Keep going.
Okay. I read it 3 times and almost felt like I was reading Spanish. I felt like I couldn't pay attention. I don't So is this similar to what Mears used to do where you would get off the plane and not have to worry about your luggage whatsoever? Is that only what this is?
So from
Or do
my
you not even know?
no, from my I had to go to multiple sources. I had to actually go to the company themselves. I went to Disney themselves to get clarification on this because since the release, you said it was just Pop Century.
Yes.
Right. It started at Pop Century, the takeoff program. It is now expanded. This might stop tomorrow. For those that aren't clear, pre-COVID, you'd go to Disney, you would get off the airplane, and they would actually have baggage handlers there. As long as you were staying at a Disney resort, that would take your bags and also shuttle you to a Disney hotel in a Disney bus. They suspended all of that. Baggage, bus, everything. Now it's
Well, they got rid of Mears, yeah.
find your own way.
Yeah.
Correct. They're now trying to implement only on your departure. Not coming to Disney, only on your departure, will you be able to leave your bags out. And there's time parameters, and I don't have the time to get into these parameters because they're really weird. To give you a brief little rundown, if your flight leaves before 2 p.m., you have to leave your bags out the night before by 1 a.m. So if you're leaving Saturday morning before 2 p.m., you have to leave your bags out Friday night by 1 a.m. so they can come pick your bags up and bring them. If your flight leaves after, you then have 4 hours to try to get your bags to these checkout people. They're over by there's an assigned area. They are over by what'd you call those luggage people? What are they called again? What are the luggage people called? Yeah, what are the luggage people called? Not the concierge. What are they called?
The luggage desk.
Luggage desk, right. They have their own little kiosk there for this action. And again, it's only for Southwest. It's really interesting because Southwest, we have a Southwest card. We get the points. We do all that stuff. They now charge for bags.
Yo, that's brand new. Yes.
Right. So I'm almost wondering if part of the implementation for bags is, hey, we know people are going to be upset with us for the baggage. Let's try
Luggage assistance.
Luggage assistance.
Sorry.
Thank you. Is that the name of this boat,
I don't know.
or is that just the people in general?
I apologize for interrupting. I just saw luggage assistance.
Okay.
So go ahead.
So I think this is really gonna be weird because it's one of those things. Well, here's some programs for some people, but not here. Yeah, I can judge. Nikki's looking at this program right now, and I can tell by the look in her face, like it's got a lot of gray areas, a lot of things you have to kind of figure out. And when things like this happen, where you have to figure it out, it gets complicated. And Disney likes to somehow complicate things, and this isn't something I don't know. Are we gonna even use it? Probably not. We don't usually fly. Well, yeah, we do.
We always
50/50 at
yeah.
Southwest. Yeah.
Disney World offers an airport luggage transfer service for guests staying at select value resorts. Here's how it works. At the beginning of your stay, check in at your Disney Value Resort and contact luggage assistance. So basically, you have to get there. First, you have to get there and say, "Hi, I'm here. I'm checked in." And ask. The day before your flight, check in for your Southwest flight online, which everyone has to do anyways. Drop your bags off at luggage assistance in the hotel lobby area by the required drop-off time.
And those are the times I just gave you, yeah.
Skip the check-in line. Proceed to the airport and enjoy your flight as your luggage will be delivered directly to the airport.
Do you feel safe with that?
So, 2 things. All right, now that I just read that and after your explanation, 2 things. We just went to Disney for New Year's Eve.
Yep.
Flew into MCO, obviously.
Yep.
Flew Southwest. For the first time ever, when we got to Southwest, granted, it was one of the busiest travel days of the year, the line to just talk to Southwest, remember when we first got to the airport? Yeah. The line to just, I'm not even talking about security yet. We were going to get your luggage tag.
Do you think this is part of why they're trying to do this?
Yep.
So
hold on, let me finish that thought just to explain it to people. So if you've been to MCO, you know MCO can be a nightmare anyways.
Yeah.
For us, we got to MCO 3 hours early.
3 hours, which you usually don't do.
You usually don't do. To just get your luggage tag, just to put on your bag, was a 45-minute wait. People who are listening, the line, when you've been to MCO...
There's 2 sides, too. There's
2 sides.
East and West.
East and West. And first we got in the wrong line because none of those signs are clear.
Yep.
We got in the wrong line, and then we looked across the way. The line went from Southwest all the way down the hall, back around, and wrapped down another hallway.
People at Spirit were laughing.
People at Spirit Frontier, they were like, look at those yahoos.
Yeah.
Anyway, and the people at Southwest were so rude that day. Anyway, so skip the check-in line. I don't know if Southwest knows that they predominantly house people flying to MCO for Disney.
Of course they do. I would guarantee it's probably 60% of the revenue. Yeah.
If we had not been in that line and had our baggage just automatically gone to Southwest, the rest of security wouldn't have been as bad.
Yeah. And to clarify, we don't just, even if you use the kiosk to get your
it was
bag,
a 45-minute wait.
Yeah, just to get
to the kiosk.
Just to get to the kiosk.
Because no matter what, you still have to, unless you're doing carry-ons.
Yeah, carry-ons.
And nobody who flies Southwest does carry-ons because you get free checked bags.
But not anymore. Right. So I'm wondering if and I don't know if I want to get into the inner workings of Southwest, if they have cutbacks of baggage issues and things like that. It almost seems like they are a big hub and they're not able to, kind of handle this. I guess I'll end with the story. A few years ago on Christmas, they stranded thousands of flights. Yeah. So I'm not a huge fan of Southwest. I have no loyalty to any airline. I collect miles. I'll use JetBlue. I will use American Airlines. Whatever's going to get me there the cheapest. I've flown Spirit. I've not flown Frontier, so I can't speak to Frontier. They're all just to get you to the park. Who cares? But, our last experience, 3 hours at the airport. I guess we'll try the service maybe next time we go. What do you think?
I think just to talk about it and see how it goes. I think that
it's an option, though.
It's an option.
Yeah.
So I think it's an option to try. It's weird that they're piloting this, and obviously I think that they're more worried that people's luggage are going to be lost on your arrival there.
Yeah.
And so, like, for me personally, I get very anxious. I'm an anxious flyer in general.
Yeah.
Where's my bags? Where's my stuff? Oh, my God. All my Disney ears are in that checked bag, like,
Yeah, right.
you know, like, oh my God, I
insure
can't.
that
Yeah,
bag,
can I
like-
insure that bag? Like,
All the lounge flying.
oh my God, my lounge flies are in there.
Some of those are collector's items. I see them on eBay, thousands of dollars.
Sweet baby Jesus, so many. So,
Hey, let's get on to some good news.
yeah,
Yeah.
go.
Let's,
So
let's,
yes,
yeah.
long and short of it, I'd like to try it once just to see how it works.
Yeah. So if anybody wants to reach out, hey, hit us up on the gram. I'm gonna sound cool now. Not a middle-aged guy, right? Hit us up on the gram.
You're so old.
So
weird.
Our next story, May 21st through September 7th, both water parks will be open at the same time.
I heard this is like the first time in
ever.
Forever.
Yeah. First time in forever. We have never been, I have personally never been to one of the water parks. I have mixed feelings about water parks. All right. You know, I could be like, water parks are literally toilets for little kids. They house bacteria like Band-Aids. And, you know, when you're swimming and you get a mouthful of somebody's hair and you just want to, you want to die. But I've watched videos of these water parks and they look awesome.
They do.
They do. Typhoon Lagoon and Blizzard Beach look amazing. I know my kids are going to love them. They're no different than the pools, and I love the pools. So probably next time we go, we're going to go because it's free now. You know, your first day of a check-in. And I've heard of a lot of hacks. If you're doing split stays and stuff like that, you might get doubles, double check-ins. So,
and for us, if we were to leave out of our local airport at like, we've left at 5:30 in the morning, you get to Florida at 9 a.m.
Yep.
That's a
whole
full day.
Yeah.
So if you're able to check your luggage at the luggage assistant and then get to Blizzard Beach for 10:30, that's a legitimate full day.
I have you work in the medical field. I'm not gonna say what you do. If you swallow pool water, can you get dysentery?
There's so much.
Can you get beaver fever?
It's disgusting. There's so much chlorine in that water.
It kills everything, right? Does it literally kill everything?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay,
I mean,
so when you shock it, it literally kills all the bacteria.
And let me be clear about water parks. Disney is so clean.
Yeah.
I don't feel dirty at a Disney water park. Water parks around where we live, like, no hate to Great Wolf Lodge. I know people love Great Wolf Lodge, but like, if I were to ever come out of the water and there was a Band-Aid on my face, I think that I would legitimately have to soak my body.
I think I'd divorce you. I would literally have to cut that chunk of skin off.
So disgusting. But Disney does everything well, and Disney is not dirty in any way, shape, or form. So I guarantee that those water parks are pristine.
Yeah, I would actually, in all joking aside, I mean, I would literally probably lick the ground of Disney because I've seen them pressure washing it, and it is so clean. And, you know, I've heard people be like, Disney's disgusting and it's dirty. I was like, you don't know what you're talking about.
You don't know. Yeah.
So good news to anybody. I mean, the water parks, they look awesome. Like the details that we talk about all the time. No difference here.
And no, the reason we actually haven't been to the water parks is not truly, I mean, I would make Shawn go to a water park and he would have no say if it was a Disney water park. Every time we've gone to Florida, it's been in the colder months.
Oh, yeah. Well,
except for July 4th. And that was before the water parks were closed during that time.
Do you think they're heated?
No, they are.
Are they heated?
I
guess that's my question, yeah.
I'm guaranteed that.
Yeah, because just in case you're wondering, all hotel pools are heated. The water's heated.
But even when we just went in January for New Year's Eve, I mean, the pool was heated, but it'd be cold.
Yeah, it was cold. I mean, I went in it, and I've gone in, like, I think every month possible, and they're cold, but yet they're still heated. So do you think the water parks are heated?
I guarantee they're heated.
Oh, okay. All right, well, that's that story.
Right.
I'm going to skip a story because it really doesn't pertain to us, and we're kind of crunching for time here, but yeah, I'll give you a brief one. Run Disney fans.
Oh.
You hear about these new shoes, the Brooks shoes?
No like.
They're ugly. Wait, I can't swear. I can't tell you that they're fucking ugly.
Well,
listen, I'm a runner, okay? I've done marathons, half marathons, no bragging or anything like that. That was when I wasn't as old as I am now.
Or fat.
Or fat. Hey, if you like these, cool. They are fun. They have hidden Mickeys on them. They're already sold out. They sold out to select the runners.
Not for me.
I would love to do a Run Disney event.
Yes.
That is something like it's on my checklist. It's on my to-do list. It's on my bucket list. I'm going to do it. But if you were to be like, "Hey, Shawn, wear these shoes while running," I don't know if I could pull myself to do that. I don't think I can.
Yeah. I agree with you. There's something I mean, we have bought Disney Crocs before, no shame,
Yeah, no shade on
and
it. Yeah.
walked
Yeah.
around and been uber proud of those Crocs.
They're so awesome.
There's just something about those mini shoes that I was like, "Ooh."
Yeah, and I'm not
Nope.
I was very simplistic when I ran. I'd run with, like, a small sole and stuff like that. Now I know the trend is, like, the Hokas and things like that with the larger, more cushiony, and I mean,
I want a
can't
pair of those.
I can't say they look amazing, but I guess I don't know enough about them to be I don't wanna be judgmental because,
They're ugly?
like, when you're running, it's a lot of impact, it's a lot of hurting and joints, things like that. So if this, like, mitigates any of that, then maybe they are awesome. I just looks-wise,
No, like, the look.
yeah, I don't like the looks, but that's just me and, whatever. Maybe, hey, they're gonna start selling them. They will be available later on, the Shop Disney
Okay.
website. So if anybody's interested in those, check them out, look them up.
Really quick.
Yep.
Water parks are heated. They maintain, all pools for 80 to 82, including the water parks.
That is a perfect breeding ground for
bacteria.
bacteria.
Yep.
That's a petri dish.
Yep.
Anyway.
Here's a little pee-pee and
Yeah.
some
Yum, yum, yum.
Yum.
Get a scab, a floating scab. So, here's a good one.
Okay.
This is probably the best story I've heard all week long.
Go.
Early entry, right? Early entry into parks will now have character availability.
What?
You didn't hear about this?
Did not. In all my travels, I did not.
They are going to now have, when you go into parks, select parks, when we were talking about getting into lines and things like that,
Yep.
they are now going to have events where it's like, hey, where you'd usually see Minnie or Mickey or the Fab Five, whoever, at like 8 a.m., well, guess what? Now you're early entry. Hey, you can now go see Goofy at 7:30 early entry, or go get in line for this character. They're now going to start doing it at select hotels as well.
So I think we touched upon this the last time.
Yep.
Because we just, like I said, we had just gone, and when we were there,
Chippendale. Yep.
Chippendale was there and Daisy, and it was amazing.
Yeah.
And then years ago, we were staying at the Caribbean, and again, we were just happened to be in the lobby, and a bus rolls up, and Chippendale, Donald, and Goofy got off. It was great.
Yeah.
It was great.
That was one of my pet peeves about as far as like rising ticket prices. I said, if you're gonna raise my prices, give me more characters, give me some. It seems like right now, Disney's giving a little bit.
I wouldn't say giving. I would say
easing. Are they easing? Is this easing of some of their like, because I've always said, and
maybe they're taking feedback.
Yeah, you think so? The surveys are actually that they give, like they're implementing some of the surveys and things that people want and guests want.
Because that doesn't require any financial loss on them.
Well, I did think about why don't they do more with it, and I guess you have to pay the actors. If hey, peek behind the curtain, Goofy, he's a guy, he's an actor, or he could be a woman. But I don't know if the person that is trained to be Goofy is also cross-trained to be Mickey Mouse, because you think they're acting. They have to know their mannerisms. So they might only have a couple Goofies on staff for a day, maybe only a couple Minnie Mouses, because I know height-wise and everything else, they have to fit that certain criteria. So those are people you got to pay, right? Those are salaries, right? The union dues, everything else that comes with it.
Yes. I don't know, maybe they have a pool of people that they have to pick from. Our experience, anytime I've ever had a character experience with Donald, it's been amazing. Whoever Donald has to have very specific criteria. And every time we meet with Donald, it's always been great. The time that our daughter saw him outside of the Mexico Pavilion, that was a wonderful meet and greet. He came up to our son one time in the lobby, and he happened to be on his phone, not Donald, our son. And Donald made fun of him with no language whatsoever, just his hands, and then proceeded to then sit down and watch a movie and point with our daughter. That
was the best. Oh, even on the Disney Wish.
On the Disney Wish, he held our daughter's hand. They walked
down the
and all of them have been non-scripted, very it's that little bit of magic that we talk about. So I do think that not everyone throws a Donald costume on and can just be
Right.
Donald. Um, Chip and Dale have their own mannerisms. You're right. So they must have a pool of people
Yeah.
that they pick from. But there's not too many meet and greets for Goofy. How many meet and greets in the parks have you been to for Goofy? 2?
Well, there used to be one in Dino Land. I know this because I was going through some photos and I was like, oh, wow.
Where's any other?
Right. I think the other one was that time at the hotel.
Correct.
Right. Yeah. So I think now, ironically, they're now going to have a Goofy event.
Really?
Yeah, it is actually specifically Goofy event at the park. I might have to do some I was like, I saw it and I was like, should I write that one down? And lo and behold, I probably should have. But it is a Goofy specific event that I believe is happening at Epcot, where it's something that, maybe it's a little jamboree where you do get to go hang out with Goofy for a little bit of time. I will clarify exactly what it is, but I thought it was fun. I thought it was nice to see that, there's when you go to these other parks, when you go to like a Six Flags or something like that, it's and before when you'd go to Universal, there wasn't a lot of character interaction. Disney's one of their main things has always been characters, been ride character storytelling. Now all these other parks are starting to do a lot of heavy characters. I've seen a lot recently, and it's really impressive. So now Disney is like, hey, let's do what we do well. Let's give you all the characters you've been asking for.
Yep.
So I love that. I think the fact that they show up at hotels and now that you can actually get in line to meet characters early, I think is a huge selling point.
I do too. I think that's wonderful, actually.
Yeah. So,
because I will see Daisy Duck and I will tell her I love her shoes every time I see her. There's something about meeting characters that puts you in just a different. I feel like if you don't at least like to see the characters, like, what? I don't know. I mean, there's something. What's wrong with you?
yeah, right.
How do you? I cry every time I hug Mickey Mouse,
Right.
like a small child.
And it's something interesting. You suspend disbelief.
Yes.
You really do. You're like, oh, who's this guy who's kind of looking like Flynn Rider? He's got the mustache and stuff like that. And then within 2 seconds, you're like, look at Flynn Rider. He looks awesome up there. It is like, you literally suspend disbelief within 2 seconds.
Yeah.
You go from being like a kind of a jerky attitude about it to being like, oh my God, Rapunzel. Like,
Yep.
you can't help it because the costumes and the details and the way these characters are portrayed by the actors is amazing. They do a great job. So.
Agreed.
Moving right along. It's funny. I'm just now reading this next story and it's dawning on me. All of these stories are about Disney giving people what they want.
Good.
Yeah. I mean, it's been years of Disney kind of taking away things and this and that. And I've been hearing the negativity about like, oh, no more Magic Band, no more this. This week is all about them giving.
Okay.
So now
Take it.
this is kind of crazy, and I want your opinion on this. I kind of know where your opinion is going to be, but free Disney dining. Did you hear about this?
I did, and I looked into the qualifications for free Disney dining.
I have them if you need it.
Yes, please. Let's start
Okay.
there.
So it is for anyone staying 4 nights and 4 days.
No.
It excludes any discounts. It is from June 29th to September 30th, October 20th to November 1st, December 6th through December 22nd. So it seems like they're excluding a lot of holidays like Thanksgiving, Christmas, maybe Labor Day in there, like the big holidays. But it's tiered. And this is the interesting part. It is for everybody in your party, as long as you have a 4-day, 4-park ticket with a park hopper.
Oh, that's a bunch of nonsense.
So you have to check all of this criteria. Check. 4 days at a hotel, 4-day ticket, 4-day park hopper for everyone in your party. So if there's 4 of you, 4, all of you.
Okay.
If you are staying at a value resort, there's only 2 plans. If you're staying at a value resort, you get the quick service option. Okay. There's not even a, hey, you have the option to pay more to get a better option. No, you just get the quick service option. If you're staying at a deluxe, you then get the standard option, which I believe is a quick service, but also with a sit-down meal.
Okay.
What are your thoughts?
I have a lot to unpack there.
Unpack it.
A lot. Number one, if you are going to Disney on a budget, we have done the Disney dining plan out tons of times.
Yep.
Financially, for us personally, this is not for everyone. It does not work. The dining plan does not work for us. Now, if you are adding on top of it that you have to go to the park for 4 days,
Yep.
you have to do a park hopper ticket,
Yep.
you can save ridiculous amounts of money with not doing any of that. And the same time frame that they're offering all this, they are also offering, if you really look into it, certain hotels that have discounts.
Yeah, the 20% off, the 30%
I would
off.
rather pick the days I want to go to the park, not do a hot park hopper pass if I don't want to, and get 20% off my hotel. And then you just for what? The Disney dining plan? Like,
we've looked into it and I've heard it explained. Let me be very clear. You're not going to save any money unless, and here's the caveat to that, unless you're staying in this scenario, unless you're staying at a deluxe.
And you're doing sit-down deals.
And you do character dining.
Yeah, but even then, those are.
Yeah, but I've heard like Chef Mickey's explained. I've heard if you do character dining, then it is possible that mathematically but see, the caveat is now you have the park hopper. This is without the park hopper. I guess if you love your meals, you want to sit down, you want to take a break, you're not saving any money, but you're also not having to worry about spending. It's like all inclusive.
Yes.
It is like the Disney Wish. Any situation where you're like, I don't want to have to open my wallet and spend money and do calculations in my head. I'm basically clicking my magic band. My meal is paid for. My quick service is paid for. My snacks, and you just go.
So again, though, that's not fair.
How we do it.
That's not fair if you're staying at a deluxe, because if I'm staying at Pop Century and we're doing all this, so we only get quick service?
Well, you'll have to, you'll get, it's a benefit. Here's the thing. They're selling it as if it's a benefit because you're staying at Pop Century, which you're staying at a value, okay? You are going to get your tickets regardless. The park hopper option is 50-50. Some people like the park hopper. Some people do not.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to eat meals. They're kind of thinking like it's going to be a wash. And if that's how you want to look at it, because we skip meals. We're generally a 2 meal a day. We either do breakfast, or we skip lunch, and we do dinner, or we do like that, like we said, the mid-morning lunch, the mid-afternoon dinner, and then we'll just do snacks in between. We're not sit down for 3 meals.
No, but you're not even offered, you just said, one sit-down meal.
Yeah.
You are only doing quick service.
Quick service.
If I had to eat at Pinocchio's Village House every meal, I would...
Yum.
Like...
I like it. You still can add on. You can do the quick service and then pay out of pocket
so what's the point?
Well, maybe it's justifiable. Maybe because you save a little bit.
I think that if you want... We've talked about this before. Disney's going to get your bucket of money no matter what they do. So however you want to budget your bucket of money is how you want to budget your bucket of money. And I think that if you look at it and you're like, all right, I have this bucket of money and it works for my family to do 4 days of park hopping and staying at a fancy hotel and and paying for it all up front. Agreed.
Yeah.
Agreed.
I mean, if anybody wants to do the math, I mean, I know Disney adults and people that enjoy Disney love, doing spreadsheets and things like this and like kind of breaking it down financially because you kind of have to. I would love to actually see it itemized. Like if you were to break it down, and we've done this, we've done it dollars for dollars. Like, we've allocated money. It avoids all of that. If you want to go just have a good time and you don't want to have to worry about, hey, I'm budgeting a couple $100 for lunch or $300 for dinner, and you basically like, hey, I'll just pay a little bit extra, don't worry about it, then this is a deal for you.
Correct.
Yeah. But if you want to save, I can tell you right now, because I looked into this, there are massive hotel savings right
Yes.
now. You could stay at like the Polynesian, which is usually $800 to $1,000. I think you can stay at the Polynesian during certain times for like $400 to $500 a night.
Well, they're offering like 30 to 30.
Yeah, 35, I
Yep.
believe, for deluxe.
Yep.
So it might be worth you if you're conscious of your budget. It might be worth you investigating all of your options.
Yep.
So
Okay.
that is it for news today. It was kind of a short week.
Whoa, really?
Yeah, not a lot of Disney buzz. I do have one hack for you.
Okay.
Are you ready for this?
Yep.
You sure?
Well, actually, can I interrupt you really quick?
Go for it.
Someone had posted this, and I know we don't normally talk about this, but there's a new snack at Epcot that I wanted to talk about.
Is it a fat pickle?
No, it's not. And the only reason why
Mickey loves a fat pickle.
this for some reason sounded so good to me. So new snack alert at Epcot, located in the World Showcase. It is a salty, savory
pickle.
Nope. They are pretzel nuggets with beer cheese.
I actually just heard this too.
Oh my God. They look.
Beer cheese hasn't always been a thing?
I think beer cheese has been on other stuff,
Oh.
but these are located. Sorry, hang on. I had it ready.
Over in Germany?
Think of the Auntie Annie's vibe, but with a spicy rub instead of a heavy. So they're like a little bit salty.
Mm.
And they come with house-made beer cheese. And they are located.
Yeah.
I didn't write it down.
Oh, thanks. That's
Sorry.
amazing. Hey, there's
there's
somewhere in
Epcot.
Hey, if anybody can figure out, hey, walk.
Oh, American Adventure. I knew I wrote it down.
Really?
Yeah.
So beer cheese. I guess it would make sense. America beer cheese.
Yeah,
All right.
American Adventure.
That sounds delicious.
And I know we don't usually talk about food and snacks like this, but when these things popped up on I almost dove into because
it sounded yummy.
So good.
Okay.
So good. So pretzels with some beer cheese.
All right. Maybe we'll have to go those next time we go. My hack for today is a quick one. A power supply brick.
Oh, we haven't done that yet?
We have not.
Stop.
Yes. I tried to look up where we got ours from, and I wasn't
sure. We got
ours
on Amazon.
I know we got it on Amazon. I wasn't sure the brand. The reason I bring this up is because the last time we went with Nikki's parents, and they had brought their own brick, and it was dog shit.
It didn't work.
It died. It did not hold a charge. I know the brick we have has a port for 2. You can charge 2 devices at the same time. It has a rapid quick charge. It has a slower charge. It's not like the fuel rods, because last time we were there, we had to get a fuel rod. We got one of the newer fuel rods that was like $30.
I just looked it up just to $38
for a fuel rod.
For a fuel rod.
Yeah. It'll. Don't get me wrong. It will keep your phone alive. That is it. It's basically like a little CPR just to keep your phone going for the day. If you have multiple devices, you're running, Disney. You're running My Disney Experience on multiple phones. You have a tablet going. Your phone is overheating because it's Florida and heat drains your phone. Get yourself a good quality brick. I think you can get them on Amazon for like maybe $40 or $50. And I know that seems like a lot, but we've had ours now for probably like maybe 8 years. It has a little paw on the side of it, and that's all I know by the brand. Oh, that's the brand.
It's actually
$15.
$15.99.
What's the brand?
I don't know. INIU.
INIU. Inu. That's it, because there's a little dog print. That's the one.
Inu.
Yeah.
So $15.99. This thing has lasted us
it's
years.
Bulletproof.
It's
my
great.
God.
I actually am contemplating getting another one just to have it.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you go scrolling through Amazon,
how many reviews does that thing have?
This one itself has 74.5 thousand reviews. It's a 4.6.
That's pretty good. Wow.
Purchased January.
So that's it.
2021.
It's the Inu brand for $15. So half the price of a fuel rod, you can get 2 of them.
You can get 2 of them.
Yeah.
And actually, that is an even better hack. You have to.
Multiples.
Because if you have a teenager who's a royal pain in the ass like ours is and is on their phone 24/7, that's why we had to get the fuel rod.
Yeah.
Is because that little brat
didn't even charge his phone.
Didn't charge his phone like a Yahoo. His phone was already dying by the time we got to the park. And if you know when you're in charge of running your day, like
Yeah.
I am on this phone on My Disney Experience the entire
Yep.
park day.
You can throw it right in your Loungefly, have a cord running, and
Yep.
basically be like a power supply.
Yep. They even sell backpacks. I
Yep.
just bought a new backpack
That has a plug-in for it.
that
Yep.
has a plug-in for it, so you could plug in your backpack and, just plug your phone into that. But
Yep.
yeah, I mean, the fuel rods are great. They're a great experience if you are in a bind.
Yeah.
Buy a fuel rod. I
Yeah,
mean, they
you
are
have to.
great. You have to.
Yeah. We didn't charge. I don't even think we brought ours on our last trip, and that's why we, had to use the fuel rod. And again, you do what you have to do.
There are areas in the park too that you can
The sit-down areas.
the
The DVC areas have those.
No, but I know that, and maybe that'll be a hack for the next time we come back
Finding
on.
those
Is
areas.
to give everyone a place that you can plug your phone into, because I even know my mom was like, "Where's the place we plug in our phones?"
Yeah.
And
Like at the airport.
yeah, so there are places within the park that you can sit and charge.
Never. Anything else, Nick?
No, yeah, today was a quick one.
That was a quick one. Yeah, quick, easy, in and out. Good news. We're nope negative news today, except for those ugly shoes.
Yeah, and not even negative.
Sorry, those are great shoes. I'm just playing. Yeah, it was a good episode, and hopefully next week's news will stay positive. And I think, as long as the pressure from other parks is, keeping Disney going, then that'll be good. So,
All right.
Until next time,
Yeah.
stay classy, Disney.
And thanks for stopping by.
But stay classy.